The forest. Get ready to learn about North American deciduous and coniferous forests and the plants and animals that live inside. Deciduous forests have 4 seasons with warm summers and cold winters. There are 5 layers. One has tall trees, the next has short trees, the middle layer has bushes, and the 4th layer has grass and wildflowers. And the last layer has moss and lichen.
Since lots of sunlight reaches the ground, deciduous forests have rich soil. There are many types of deciduous trees such as maple, oak, elm, and willow.
Coniferous forests have long winters with lots of rain and snow. Coniferous forests have 3 layers. The first layer has trees, the second layer has bushes and small plants, and the last layers have moss and lichen.
These forests have little sunlight reaching the ground, so the soil is poor. Some types of coniferous trees are redwood, pine, cedar, and fir trees. These trees are called evergreens because their leaves stay green all year round.
Some animals make their homes in the forest. On the ground there are snakes, lizards, chipmunks, squirrels, frogs, and bugs. Porcupines, foxes, raccoons also live on the ground. Birds and bats live in the trees. Deer, bears, wolves, and moose are some large animals that you may see in the forest.
The forest is a very interesting place to live for many plants and animals.
This is Aditi reporting to you from the George Washington National Forest. I've been birdwatching since noon, and while hiding in the bushes, I found an adorable sight. A doe and her fawn had just arrived, and the doe licked her fawn as I got a closer look. I'm here to tell you facts about the deer.
Hi, I'm Aditi, and welcome to the world of the deer. The deer lives in the forest habitat and uses many physical adaptations to survive. The deer has a stomach with 4 chambers to digest the tough plant fibers that it eats. Instead of gulping water in, deers lick their water with their tongue just like cats. Since deers are mammals, they breathe using lungs. Deers use their skinny, strong feet to hop or run away from predators and distract them. These are some of the many physical adaptations the deer uses in its environment. The deer also has many behavioral adaptations that help it survive in the forest too. To survive in different seasons, deer just eat what plants, leaves, bark, twigs, flowers, fruits, and mushrooms are available. The deer searches for food in the daytime. A protective mother with her fawn or a whole herd may go and drink water together. The mother may not go far from its fawn, but just in case she licks her fawn to get rid of its scent. This keeps predators away from the newborn. There are many behavioral adaptations that help the deer survive in the forest.
Hi, my name is Anthony. I'm reporting from the George Washington National Forest. I've been searching high and low to find a great animal. I found it. It is the squirrel. The Squirrel by Anthony. The Squirrel by Anthony. The Squirrel by Anthony. Squirrels live in the forest. They have physical adaptation that help them survive. Squirrels store their food in the pouches in their cheeks. A squirrel uses its nose to find food, and squirrels use teeth to open hard things like hard nuts and hard shells. Squirrels use hands to push the water into their mouths. They breathe through their nose and lungs. A squirrel uses its hair as an umbrella or a blanket and a parachute. The squirrel is a very great animal that uses many parts of its body to help it survive. The squirrel also has many behavioral adaptations that help it survive in the forest. In order for a squirrel to get its food, it uses its nose to smell the food, and after they find their food, they bury it for the winter. Squirrels go to the lake to drink the water. Squirrels need to breathe using their lungs. Ground squirrels make a burrow to hide from animals. Squirrels eat more food in the fall, so they have more body fat during the winter. There are many behavioral adaptations that the squirrel uses in its habitat in order for it to survive.
Hi, my name is Christian, reporting to you from the George Washington Forest in Virginia. While I was hiking, I saw a raccoon running on the forest floor. Here are some cool facts about the raccoon.
The Raccoon by Christian. The raccoon lives in the forest and uses physical adaptations to survive. The raccoon has a great sense of touch in the front paw. The raccoon uses its sharp teeth to rip apart and chew their food. It gets its water by using their paws and tongue. They get air by using their lungs to breathe. They breathe through their nose and mouth too. It protects itself by using its sharp teeth and sharp claws to fight predators like owls, bobcats, hawks, and eagles. Did you know that raccoons are mammals like we are? The raccoon is a very cool animal. The raccoon also has many behavioral adaptations that help it survive in the forest. The raccoon gets its food by tipping over garbage cans. Another way it gets its food is that it runs fast to chase down its prey, like frogs. Raccoons wash their food in the water to clean it and make it easier to eat. It sometimes burrows in the ground to get water. The raccoon has an ability to adapt when their food and habitats change. When raccoons are attacked, they swat at their enemies. Isn't a raccoon a cool animal because it has so many behavioral adaptations? Hi, my name is Dylan. I am in George Washington National Forest in Virginia. I was rock climbing and I saw a skunk. It was stinky down there, so I climbed back down. Here are some facts I learned about this skunk while I was up there. Hi, my name is Dylan Canary and I am the skunk. The skunk lives in the forest habitat and uses many physical adaptations to survive. The skunk can smell its prey under the snow and underground with its nose. With the skunk's amazing nose, it does not need tracks to find its prey. The skunk will shoot musket at its prey. The skunk uses its mouth to drink water. The skunk uses its nose or mouth to breathe air. The air goes to the lungs. The skunk hibernates. It hibernates because if it didn't, it would not be able to find food or water. It uses its claws to dig a hole, or sometimes they share a hole with another skunk. A skunk will shoot musket at its predator if it attacks. The skunk has many physical adaptations. The skunk also has many behavioral adaptations that help it survive in the forest. The skunk catches fish. When it is 3 months old, it learns to hunt. The skunk is a very good climber. It can hide and get food like birds' eggs in a tree. When the skunk is first born, it drinks its mom's milk. When the skunk is thirsty, with no water around it, it eats a bug. The skunk hibernates in winter and shares a hole or makes a hole. The hibernation helps it hide from its predator. I hope you like the skunk. Bye, Dylan.
Hi, my name is Joshua. I am reporting from White Mountain Forest. I was walking in the forest and I saw an interesting animal. It was the chipmunk. Here are some cool facts about the chipmunk.
The Chipmunk by Joshua. The chipmunk lives in the forest and has many physical adaptations. A chipmunk eats acorns for food. A chipmunk uses their claws to pick their food up and then put it in their cheeks. Chipmunks bring it to their burrows and eat it with their big, sharp teeth. It gets water from the river and drinks it using its mouth. It uses its lungs to breathe. To get away from enemies, they hide it in logs and other spots. To protect themselves, they use their strong legs to run to their burrow, but snakes can't slither in. The chipmunk is a very interesting animal. The chipmunk also has many behavioral adaptations that help it to survive in the forest. In order for the chipmunk to get its food, they gather food in the morning. They protect their food in their cheeks. In winter, the chipmunk hibernates. It can sleep for 2 weeks without waking up to eat. When a predator comes, it runs very fast and hides in its burrow. There are many behavioral adaptations that the chipmunk uses in its habitat in order for it to survive.
Hi, my name is Nick. I am reporting from Green Mountain Forest. When I was looking around, I spotted a porcupine. I tried to pick him up, but his quills poked me. Here are some fun facts about this amazing creature.
The Porcupine by Nick. Physical adaptations. The porcupine lives in the forest and uses many physical adaptations. His claws to climb trees. The claws help them hold their foods. The porcupine uses sharp teeth to help them eat leaves and tree bark. Porcupines use their mouth to drink water from ponds and puddles. Porcupines have different kinds of fur in the hair to protect themselves from the predators and the weather. They use their thick fur to keep in body heat. The shiny guard hair keeps the porcupine's body dry. The porcupine has quills that stand up to protect it from a predator. Porcupines have many physical adaptations to help them survive. Behavioral adaptations. The porcupine lives in the forest and uses behavioral adaptations to survive. He saves his food by holding it in his mouth. It saves its food by burying it in underground and in its den. It breathes air by using its lung. A porcupine rolls up into a ball with all of its quills, a ball standing up when it is attacked. When a porcupine is in a tree, it uses camouflage so no predator can find it. Porcupines use many behavioral adaptations to help them survive in the forest.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Bailey. I'm reporting from the George Washington National Forest. I've been looking for hours and I finally found the owl. Here are some cool facts about the owl.
The Owl by Rebecca. The owl lives in the forest habitat and uses many physical adaptations to help it survive. The owl stops flapping its wings while it's attacking its prey. Owls can see their prey from far away. They fly quietly to get their prey. Owls use their long talons to grab their food. It gets its water from insects, mice, rabbits, skunks, rats, birds, and sometimes young deer. The owl uses its beak to get its water. The owl breathes air through its nostrils to its lungs. The owl's feathers blend in with its surroundings. Owls have good sight at night that they use to get away from their enemies. Hollow bones make owls light, so they can fly better. Their feathers make the wind fly by quietly. The owl is a very interesting animal that uses many physical parts of its body to help it survive. The owl also has many behavioral adaptations to help it survive. In the forest habitat, owls sit on a perch while waiting for its prey. Owls sometimes hunt alone. While waiting for its prey, they sit very still. Owls get water by flying to lakes, rivers, and ponds. To stay away from
Enemy: some owl chicks play dead. Owls have to be really quiet while an enemy is around. Sometimes owls attack people and enemies if they are attacking them. Owls fly back to their nests when there is bad weather. There are many behavioral adaptations that an owl uses to survive.